my mother-in-law,
Yeah.
78 years old, is here for the Easter weekend.
Oh, nice.
And on the way out the door, it behooved me to explain to her where I was going.
Yeah.
I said, and so I had to tell her this story as briefly as I can. You know, I told her that I'm among the first people in the world to get paid to sell AI training data, visual data.
You may be the first. You're the first major studio, I'll say, or first professional studio to get.
Yeah, we were there at the front of the line, just magic.
Yeah. And what did your mother-in-law say to that?
So she had questions. I had to. So I have a kind of a script now. You know, I explained that we've been filming for 20 years. We have over 7,500 hours of unique shots. You know, if you want shots of wild horses or shipwrecks or Notre Dame Cathedral right after it burned, whatever, we got them. It's very unusual.
Yeah.
But we also have the things you'd expect, you know, talking heads, interviews, engineering, so on. And that I explained that the AI engines needed to train on this data. Mm-hmm. And they were paying about $1 a minute. Mm-hmm. And she saw dollar signs. It was amazing.
She could do the math. There's 60 minutes in an hour. How many hours have you got?
She's one of those sophisticated older ladies who knows how to do accounting. And she said, well, that was a great deal. Too bad that's over. And I said, but wait, I don't think it's over. Mm. And I've been telling this story about the Google car. I've been telling the story like everybody's seen the Google Street View car. Mm-hmm. So Google has the car, they have the driver, they have the technology, they have the cameras, and they have the upload process. So they come down your street, but they don't just come down your street one time because your street is always changing and the data that they need is always evolving. So likewise, this AI training data, now that they've decided to do it on the up and up, you know, not just rob images from YouTube and the internet, but legitimately license this very particular right that when we did all our original TV deals over the last 20 years, nobody anticipated this right existed. Right. But it's the right to use the raw footage that we've filmed and finished shows to train AI to do moving images. Yeah. And so we've been selling these rights. And it's an amazing thing. And the latest numbers I've seen is that this AI training business, which is now an industry, will be a $30 billion business by 2030.
It's amazing.
Eventually, they will get all the libraries that are either available or people are willing to use. And then they'll have to start commissioning or sending people out to film more. And I think we're going to get a long way with the libraries, but I think this is going to get really great when people are out filming for this purpose, because you film differently. Yeah. Right? Remember when you got your iPhone and you turned it on and it said, we want to use face recognition. And it gave you a little thing and it said, it made you do this to get your face.
Move the camera around you.
When we film, if I was filming Chris, I would be, just like this.
Right.
That's not what they really want. What they really want
want the full 360.
Is this. So there will be probably technology specifically for this, and people will be able to make $1 a minute.
Well, you say technology specifically for this, like there is camera technology specifically for selfies, because the camera wasn't designed. Yeah. Who would have thought that folks were going to hold the camera at arm's length and take a picture of themselves up against Niagara Falls or their new house?
There's the Insta360 camera, which is kind of the opposite. It has one lens that sees the whole thing. Yeah. There was a trend in action movies maybe 20 years ago called bullet time. So they would create an array of cameras around a person and film the whole thing so they could then freeze frame the ninja action star, and then you would see the person frozen in time. You see this in the Matrix. I think maybe people would even call it the Matrix move, but it's technically called bullet time.
Right.
That's what AI really love
wants
to have. Bullet time of everything, every object, everything.